Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. Today's video we have a new pick a card reading, but before we dive into it I have such a special announcement. My jewelry company LunaGem is doing the biggest sale of the year, which is Ocean Day sale on June 8th. And since it is Ocean Day and we're celebrating the ocean and we do this sale every year, a huge portion of the proceeds goes towards cleaning the world's oceans. And if you have not heard of my company LunaGem before, I'm going to give you a quick little rundown of who we are. So we actually specialize in making hand-beaded crystal bracelets, and these crystal bracelets are made according to your wrist size so that they fit you perfectly, and they're also made with gold fill so they do not tarnish. You can wear them in water and they will last. We also use the most amazing crystals that have the best healing benefits. So if you like crystal healing, you can browse through the site and read the different crystal descriptions to see exactly the healing properties that that crystal has. So if you're wanting to manifest more confidence, more abundance, more love into your life, whatever it is that you desire, you can read about those crystal descriptions and get some crystal jewelry to help amplify that energy in your aura and in your life. We also have tons of other jewelry and crystals on the website as well. So if you like to place crystals around your home or meditate with crystals, we have tons of different options. We also have necklaces, earrings, and rings, and so much more. So I'll have the link down below, as well as the 25% off discount code, which is OCEAN. And I just want to thank you all so much for helping support LunaGem and also help support the ocean. We donate to the ocean every single month, but on Ocean Day, we do a huge donation because of this sale. And thank you so much to all of you for helping support LunaGem and also helping support cleaning the world's oceans. All the links will be down below for easy access, as well as your OCEAN discount code. Again, we ship worldwide and it is going to be 25% off of your entire order. And let's go ahead and dive right back into today's pick a card reading. Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. Today's video we have a new pick a card reading all about what you need to hear right now. This is going to be an important message, and we use the tarot cards and the oracle cards to ask spirit to bring information for your highest good at this time. And what I want you to know is you are not bound by any reading that you ever hear. You have free will, and tarot is just a beautiful tool in helping you look and see at the current energies, what is currently going on in your life and what is currently manifesting. And within knowing that, you can navigate your life and use more awareness to begin manifesting and creating the life of your dreams. So that's why I love tarot so much. And also I love this topic because this is, again, what you need to hear right now. This is what spirit wants you to know and all of that good stuff. If you are new to these types of videos, I'm going to give you a quick little explanation about how it works. So as you can see, there are 4 different piles in front of me. Over here we have pile number 1. This has a gorgeous piece of sunset aura quartz on top. So if you are drawn to group number 1 or this sunset aura quartz, this is going to hold the message that you need to hear right now from spirit. Group number 2, we have this gorgeous piece of black tourmaline. So if you are drawn to group number 2, that is going to be your pile and your message. Group number 3, we have this stunning piece of amethyst. So if you're drawn to the amethyst, this is going to hold your message of what you need to hear right now. And then group number 4, we have this pink Botswana crystal. So you can take a moment, you can pause the video if you need to in order to take more time to figure out which group and pile you are the most drawn towards. And then there's going to be timestamps linked down below in the comment box as well as the description box so that you can skip right ahead to your personal reading all about that message that you need to know right now, everything that you need to hear that will change your life and it will shift everything for you. So take as much time as you need. If you need more help tapping into your intuition, another little trick that I'll give you is to close your eyes and wait for a number between 1 and 4 to pop into your head. And the first number that pops into your head without you even thinking about it, that is your intuition speaking to you. And your intuition always knows which group is going to hold all of the relevant information for you and which one is going to have your reading inside of it. So your intuition is intelligent. It is like universal intelligence, and all of that is inside you for you to access. So that is how this video works. Again, there's timestamps linked down below in the comment box and the description box so that you can skip right ahead to your personal reading, all about those things that you need to hear right now, and I will see you in your reading. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into today's video. All right, my group 1s, if you chose this pile, this is going to be your reading, so let's go ahead and dive right in. Okay, my group ones, we have the Death card, the Knight of Wands, the Lovers, the Seven of Swords, and the Two of Cups over here. So what you need to hear right now, starting off with the Death card, this is a card about transformation and change. So maybe you feel called in your life right now to change things up, to do things differently than you've ever done them before. Maybe you even feel like there's a new you that wants to be born, that wants to come out. Maybe you're noticing that different things that you used to do or the person that you used to be isn't really feeling resonant anymore. And maybe you're feeling like that you want some sort of change and some sort of shift. And Spirit is coming through right now saying that that is going to be the best thing for you. Your intuition is so correct on that shift and that it's going to bring you to a much better place in your life. We also have Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is taking action and using spontaneity to just say yes, to go for something. So if you are currently in a space right now where you're wondering, do I say yes? Do I take action? Do I start this? Do I go for it? Spirit is coming through just absolutely saying yes. But I also feel the fact that we have the Lovers and the Two of Cups here, perhaps there's like relationships where maybe you feel that you cannot change because maybe, you don't want to disappoint somebody else, or maybe other people just see you as a certain version of you and maybe you're feeling held back, or again, not wanting to do this change because maybe we're worried about judgment. Maybe we're worried about people not liking us anymore, or again, disappointing somebody, hurting somebody, whatever the case may be. But the message that I'm really hearing is that, like, do you want to live your life for other people and to make them happy? Or do you want to live life for you and liberate yourself and really create the most beautiful experience that your life could ever be? Because Spirit is really saying, like, you have these callings for a reason. Your soul wants to experience certain things for a reason. And it is saying, yes. There could also be a significant relationship in your life that maybe is moving forward in some way, shape, or form. The fact that we do have the Lovers and the Two of Cups here, there could also be like a significant relationship that maybe we're being called to look at, and also being called to step up into our authenticity in that relationship. Because the Lovers also indicates our authenticity. When we're not being authentic with the people that we are around, then like they don't see the real us. If we have to be someone else for somebody, we're never going to feel real. We're never going to feel understood. We're never going to feel authentic. And it's almost like we're putting ourselves aside because we feel like someone else's attention, someone else's commitment, someone else's love is worth more than us being who we truly are. It's almost like saying that like that is more valuable than honoring myself, right? And so there's a message here coming through to tell you that the things that you're feeling inside about wanting to be you, wanting to be yourself, and wanting to go through a change, wanting to go through a transformation, wanting to be spontaneous, wanting to say yes to your dreams, like that's coming from a real place. And Spirit is definitely saying like it's time to honor that. And even if certain people fall out of your life because of that, that's okay. Because wouldn't you rather be yourself and be your full, true, authentic self, and then connect with people who truly love you for you and see you for you and accept you for you? Wouldn't you rather that? Because that's so liberating. It's like you get to be yourself and you get to have beautiful, authentic relationships. Maybe it's not with the people that were in your life before because they didn't see the real you. Therefore, they weren't like real connections because they weren't connected to who we really are, right? Or sometimes we might notice when we come out and truly be ourselves, sometimes there's certain people in our life that are actually more drawn to us because they're like, oh my God, I was waiting. Like I saw the real you underneath and I was waiting for you to be the real you, right? So sometimes we get closer with certain people, but sometimes it can repel certain people. And either way, it's okay. The Death card talks about a shedding, and the shedding is so liberating because it allows you to be the real you. I feel like you've outgrown your current cocoon. You don't want to feel stuck anymore. The Death card is kind of like the caterpillar that's gone into the cocoon, but it sprouted into a butterfly, and it's being called to break out of the cocoon and shed the cocoon and being okay with shedding the cocoon. Maybe the cocoon has its own comforts, right? And it also could be bittersweet letting it go because it feels familiar to us. However, like, I'm just really feeling like as you allow yourself to sprout, as you allow yourself to blossom and spread your wings and own who you are now, which is the butterfly, it's like you've changed, my love. Group number ones, you've changed. You're no longer a caterpillar, you're a butterfly, and the butterfly doesn't belong in the cocoon anymore. And so I just really feel like you are just feeling like spreading your wings, breaking out of something, breaking free, being more real, being more authentic, being more in alignment with who you are. And I do see your relationships will change because of that, but in the best way possible. Like the Lovers and the Two of Cups, the fact that we have two cards that are talking about like real connection and real romance, you are going to call in people that are so connected to you on the deepest core of your being. And I also feel like it will make certain relationships in your life even closer because people are going to see the real you. And the people that really love you for you will stay, right? But the people that love you for the mask or the cocoon that you had, those ones might fade. But the people that truly love you for your core, I feel like they're gonna stay. They're gonna be there. Also, the Seven of Swords, there's a message here about not like I feel like you're really called to step away from feeling like you need to tiptoe around things. And you're being called to let go of living in fear, especially when it comes to other people. Maybe there's a fear of voicing yourself, of speaking, of being seen. And the Seven of Swords talks about like, sometimes we sugarcoat things or we beat around the bush or we tiptoe around things because we don't want the confrontation, or it's a card of avoidance, right? And so there's a message here about confronting what you've been avoiding and realizing that you are strong enough to make it through that. And it's also going to be the most beautiful transformation for you to push through that and move through that. Because on the other side of that, again, the most real connections will blossom. The most real connections. This is you also finding yourself. The Lovers is also when we find ourselves. Imagine how beautiful life is going to be. I got goosebumps. Imagine how beautiful life is going to be when you feel so liberated for being you and you just step up into that power. You're going to have more energy, more inspiration. Things are going to move so much smoother. I'm also feeling like some of you, perhaps you're working with somebody on something. And I'm just seeing like we need to feel comfortable voicing our true opinions. Like if you have a business partner by any means, like this is a message just for some of you, by the way. This is a general reading, so sometimes Spirit is like, oh, there's a group of people that we need to talk about this for. So anyway, if you are in any sort of business partnership or where you kind of need to work with somebody on something or you live with somebody, I'm really seeing that it's so important for you to voice what you really think and not tiptoe around things, not sugarcoat things, because that leads to like misunderstandings. It leads to more frustration in the future. I might constantly be thinking like, why doesn't this person understand what I'm saying? It's like, well, maybe you're holding back a little bit. So it's like there's a message here from Spirit of just be comfortable being you. Be comfortable voicing yourself and being seen and all of that, because it's going to just make things go so much more harmoniously. And I feel like you've been realizing these things already. Spirit also wants you to know you are a gift, visionary. Step into your light. Wow. You are a gift. You have so much light to offer this world. You have so much. I feel like you're a very creative visionary, and you also have a vision already of your life. And if not, you're really good at coming up with visions. So I feel like it's going to be effortless for you to even think about that. You are a gift. Step into your light. Don't dim your light because of other people. Step into your light. Oh my gosh, you are so deserving of that. Maybe you grew up in an environment where you always had to be quiet, or maybe you had a parent that would like get angry really fast whenever you spoke out or had an opinion, and now it feels like in your adulthood, maybe it's still difficult for you to do that because there's those like subconscious like fears. But Spirit is really saying like, it's time to shed that. It's time to let that go, because the things that are going to be available to you, the things that are going to open up for you are going to be so beautiful. And it's like, you deserve to be your own sovereign being. Like, you really do. And there's so much, like, you have so many gifts for the world that are only going to come out as you honor your callings. So anyway, we also have messengers coming through. This one says, guardians, divine orchestration, and calling in support. So this is the calling in of people who can help support you on this vision, people who really get you, people who you're comfortable being yourself with. I do also feel like there's going to be people that are really drawn to you as you kind of step into this like very authentic version of you. There's going to be there already are so many people that are drawn to you. I'm also hearing that some of you, perhaps there's like a career that's more in the public eye that you're after for some of you. And if so, I feel like you're going to be calling in more audience, calling in more people as you step into more of that authenticity of who you really are. People want that realness. They want to see that real you. And I just feel like stepping into your authenticity is going to be like the best thing for you. Okay. We also have new beginnings, and we also have communication. Oh my gosh. The fact that we also have the communication card coming up is so funny, because like I was sort of feeling that a little bit, as if like maybe communication is something where we just need to get over whatever is stopping us and like just dive in. Communicate your truest feelings, your authenticity, right? Communication. Whatever it is that you're doing right now, your communication is improving. The situations that you're going through right now are going to help liberate you. They're going to help teach you everything that you need to know. And new beginnings, this is all about you shedding that old, shedding whatever doesn't feel authentic to you anymore. You are a gift, and you're a creative visionary. So step into your light. It's time to shine. It's time to radiate. It's time to do that and be the messenger. Maybe you have a message that you really want to give to the world, right? And maybe it's time to start feeling excited about communicating that and just saying yes and stepping into that. Putting yourself out there, letting go of the fear of being seen. That is going to help liberate you in so many ways. Oh my goodness. I see so many more people being drawn to you. I see you bringing in more success, you becoming this stronger, more confident individual. I just see so many positive things coming in through that. So let's see what else we get for you here. We also have the energy of Gemini in the 6th house with Mercury. Okay, so Mercury in Gemini in the 6th house. The 6th house is our work or our service to other people. Again, it touches on our work. It can also talk about our environment, our health, and our routines. Mercury in Gemini, you are being called to definitely make a shift when it comes to your routines, your regular routines. Gemini is spontaneous. Gemini thinks outside the box. They let their creativity shine. Both of Mercury and Gemini are so connected to communication and also our thoughts and our ideas, and then setting a routine to bring them to life. Some of you, maybe we need to communicate more in our profession, in our career. Maybe we need to open up more. Maybe we need to be seen more. Maybe we need to be more authentic. Maybe we need to express our vision more. We need to show up with our vision. But there's so much here about communicating it and just taking action, utilizing your gifts. So let's see, any last information for my group number ones? We have the card of play coming through. you don't, Spirit is saying you don't need to take it too seriously. Everything that you're going through right now and facing, we don't need to take it too seriously. We can also have fun with it. When it comes to communicating your authenticity, when it comes to stepping outside of your comfort zone, see it as a fun thing, because it is. It's you stepping into who you really are, which is fun. That is exciting. Sometimes even facing our fears and overcoming them, we can do it from a place of fun. We can do it from a place of like, you know what? I'm the main character of my story. I am going to enjoy this. I am going to create a beautiful memory. I'm going to create a beautiful experience, and you are really the creator of your life. Okay. We also have share wisdom. I feel like you're being called to share a message you have. I feel like you're being called to, again, it could be as simple as expressing yourself more in your relationships, also in your work life, but it could be as grandiose as maybe you really feel like you have something to offer the world. And maybe we need to shed our old skin that's just been holding us back, our old thoughts, our old fears, our old limitations, and just say yes and step into it. Step into the spotlight. Look at her. There's this spotlight coming down and she is moving into it. She has people that are encouraging her, right? So I do feel like you're going to have people that do encourage you. You probably even have people right now that encourage you to do that. But this is like yes, let's do it. Let's hop into the shine. It's interesting that we also had Sunset Aura Quartz on this group, because I never look at the cards before diving into the message and also putting the crystals in the cards. And it's just so interesting because Sunset Aura Quartz is all about stepping into your radiance, into the light, into the spotlight, because it's connected to the sun energy. And this is about you stepping more into the spotlight, being okay, being seen. And again, this could also be you following a big vision or big dream that you have and just diving into it. Maybe there's something here where we're needing to use our voice more in order to achieve our dream. We need to also put ourselves out there more, right? We need to put our work out there more. We need to take action. Allow yourself to be seen. Allow your work to be seen. Allow your authenticity to be seen. All of that stuff. So that is your message today from Spirit. It's all about opening up that throat chakra, which is that blue chakra, which is exactly this color of you stepping into the spotlight. So utilizing your voice, being comfortable with your truth, your authenticity, realizing that you deserve to have a truth and you deserve to have an authenticity. And just because some people might not agree with it, that doesn't matter. Not everyone's truths are going to line up. Not everyone's authenticities are going to line up. Not everyone's going to like us. That's okay. We just honor ourselves. We have fun. We make it more fun rather than some big stressful thing. We make it more fun, okay? And so that is the energy of your reading. My beautiful group number one's all about the message that you need to hear today and enjoying your life. Even if this is something where we're needing to go on our own with something, it's like, let's do it with courage. Let's do it with fun. Let's do it with opening up all the possibilities. That is your message today from Spirit. So thank you so much for joining me here today for this video. I'm sending you all so much love, and until next time, bye. All right, my group number twos, if you chose this pile, this is gonna be your reading of everything that you need to know right now. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Okay, wow, my group twos, wow. We have 6 of Cups, the Hierophant, 8 of Cups, and the Sun. The first thing that I'm seeing here is that this card right here, the 6 of Cups, talks about our past and our past self, or just different things from our past. The Hierophant talks about our commitments, things that we've maybe committed to. This could be like school or like a relationship or other different commitments that we've made in our life, decisions, promises that we've made. 8 of Cups is when we're realizing that maybe we don't feel quite fulfilled there. And we're wanting a shift or a change. And the Sun is such a positive, radiant card that is also indicating a new beginning. The Sun card in regular tarot has a little baby riding a horse, and the baby riding the horse indicates like a rebirth. So my group twos, maybe you're at a point in your life right now where you're kind of realizing that maybe your current path in life the path that you've currently forged is a reflection of the old you, and perhaps you've gone through different things that have created big shifts for you, and you're kind of realizing you're a different person now with different wants and needs. And Eight of Cups is when we're happy, but we're also not fully fulfilled, and we feel like there's something missing. It's like, and we can't quite put our finger on it yet. However, it is about to unfold, especially the more that you honor that feeling and you explore that, because the secret of the Eight of Cups is going on a journey of exploration and adventure. And it is a card indicating the beginning of a journey. Your message from Spirit today is that your feelings are valid. If you are in this stage right now of just feeling like your path that you forged is not quite what you want anymore, that feeling is valid, and Spirit is absolutely encouraging going on a journey of self-discovery and discovering, okay, who am I really? How have I changed? Who is this new me? What does she or he want in life moving forward? Where do I want to go? Who do I want to be? What do I want to create? What do I want to experience? And Spirit is also encouraging to honor your individuality. You know, like sometimes we're so concerned about like, oh, what are other people going to think of me if I change my mind? Or am I going to disappoint somebody? Or yada, yada, yada. Like we can come up with all these different things. And one big question that Spirit has is, who are you living for? And who do you want to live for? So what kind of life do you really want to live? Let's go on that journey and let's at least figure it out. Because maybe we're going to go on that journey and then we might realize, oh, wait, like, you know what? This is a great path. Let me stick to it. However, that's pretty rare. Usually we go on a journey and we kind of realize like, oh, maybe I do want more. However, it could go in two different ways, but Spirit is absolutely encouraging right now to explore this feeling and to honor it, because Spirit is just saying like you don't need to feel guilty for feeling like you want something more. You know, we're here being humans, living a human experience. We change, right? Humans change, and that's okay. It's like you've been through all these different life experiences that have brought you to this point. And perhaps this is time for a shift. Perhaps this is time for a redirection, but we need to go on a journey and find that out. And I really see with the Sun card being over here, the Sun card indicates a new beginning, a fresh start. And maybe that's exactly what you need right now, is to go on a journey of self-discovery and allow for this new beginning to blossom. Because, oh, how amazing is it going to feel to honor that feeling and then get to your sun, which the sun is epiphanies, it's realizations, it's discovery, it's illumination. So it's illuminating also more things. So maybe we don't know right now exactly what direction we want to go in, or maybe we have a little bit of an idea, but as we go explore that, it's going to develop more, and then we're going to see more, and then it feels like the sun is shining again. It doesn't feel anymore like we're stuck in this phase of contemplation, of wondering, because the more that we just stay right here and don't do anything, we're going to continue perpetuating the same thoughts and feelings and reality, and it's just going to keep us in the same space, right? And so you deserve to figure things out, right? And I just see that as you do take this journey, the Sun card is in your future, which is all of this brightness, all of this like positivity. And it's, again, a time for a rebirth. And I just feel like that is exactly, oh, I got goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps in all these readings today. So the Sun card is exactly where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be happy and fulfilled. The Sun card is literally a card of fulfillment. So this journey is going to help you find your fulfillment, and Spirit just really wants you to know you don't need to feel guilty for it. You don't need to feel obligated to stay where you are just because maybe you decided that long ago. You don't need to feel guilty for that, nor do you need to stay there. So we also have elementals, dreamland lore, otherworld, earth spirits. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to hold this up for a second because this is so powerful. The fact that we have dreamland lore. Allow yourself to dream. And maybe you have been. Maybe you've been dreaming about like making changes. And that's a beautiful other world. It's like this is time to explore other options, other worlds, other realities that you could begin creating for yourself. Okay? Then we also have hidden portal. So alternate routes, look closer, creative solutions. If you're stuck in this problem right now and it's feeling hard to solve, there is answers. And Spirit just wants you to know that there's answers. Let's go explore. The card of exploring. Let's go on a journey. Let's start allowing ourselves to dream, explore other ideas, things like that. Let's just start the journey. And alternate routes. There's other ways of making things happen. You can change your path. You can take an alternate route. You can be different. You can change things up. Okay, so look closer. You have options. There's options. There's options that you haven't even considered. Hidden portal is letting you know that there's options. There's more options than what you've even considered. And creative solutions. There is more available. There's absolutely more options. And the more we go on that discovery journey and we also just honor the discovery journey, we allow ourselves to get excited about it, because like, how fun is it? It's almost like starting a new painting project, because maybe we're like, okay, I'm done the other one, not really feeling those same colors anymore. It's time for me to move on to a new painting. It's like, ooh, well, what do we want to paint here? Like this is actually a really fun space that you're in. Whenever we're on the verge of making a change, it's kind of like, it's also our blank canvas moment where we can explore all the other options and think about, what do I want to do from here on out? You know, and we let those limitations or those other voices in our head, we just let them subside for a little while so that we can step into our creativity, so that we can step into the dreamland and expand. Let yourself dream. There's nothing wrong with dreaming. There's nothing wrong with contemplating. So we can let the other voices just go away for a moment. And then if we find something that we like, then it's like, okay, let's explore that more. There's always creative ways of making things happen. There's always alternate routes. There's always ways. Anyway, we also have revelation. So Spirit is saying that there's going to be epiphanies. There's going to be all sorts of revelations along this path. I think you're going to realize so much more about yourself, about who you are. We also have adaptability. So Spirit also has a message for you saying that yes, you have what it takes. Yes, you have all of the tools to adapt to a new life. And everyone around you does too. So if you making a change affects anybody else, adaptability, okay? Adaptability is one of the essential parts of like all of existence. Everything needs to adapt because everything does change. There's unpredictable things that happen, and it's okay if you want to dive into an unpredictable path. So let's go ahead and dive into some more cards for you, and then also some Astro Dice. We have Get Wild. So here's a message for you, my group twos. It's time to get wild. It is time to allow yourself to feel, to think, to take action, to move, to allow your imagination to get wild. Like maybe we're not quite at the point of taking action yet because maybe we still need to think about things and discover things, but we can at least allow our imagination to get wild, you know, really start considering things and see how it makes us feel, see how, like really discover. It's like this self-discovery journey, which is so beautiful, and Spirit is just so encouraging it. I think it's going to be one of the best things ever for you. And I feel like this is such a turning point for you, and it's going to be full of revelations, epiphanies, and so much wisdom. Let's see what else we get for you. We also have Underworld. So it might feel right now like there's a lot of pressure to maybe stick to your promises, or there might be all these other reasons that we feel that we're attached to that make us feel stuck. But Spirit really wants you to know that those are illusions. You're not stuck. There is adaptability. Nature can adapt. Other things, people, creatures can all adapt. You can adapt. Right? Things change. Nothing's permanent. And you changing, like you don't have to stay stuck. You don't have to stay under pressure. Allow yourself to just dream. And yeah, What if best case scenario happens? What if this is the best possible thing for you and everyone else? What if? What would that look like if it was the best thing for you and everyone else? What would that be like? And then ascension. Spirit is so pro ascension. Like, let's rise higher. Let's elevate. Let's also elevate our mind. Think about best case scenario. What if the best thing happens? And that's a huge possibility. Okay? So I'm also seeing that this journey is going to really help you ascend. It's going to help you rise higher. It's going to help you see the bigger picture. It is going to help you elevate your life. So let's go ahead and see more information. So we have Mercury in Libra in the first house. The first house is about you. The first house is about your identity, who you are, and it's also about you being first, putting yourself first. Mercury in Libra is the energy of balance. So yes, we can do things in balance, but you also need to honor yourself, right? Not necessarily always put other people before you. Sometimes we need that balance where we honor ourselves too, because it's hard for us to show up as the best version of ourselves if we're not first and foremost happy and fulfilled. It's hard for us to even show up for others and nurture and give to others when we don't feel great ourselves. So sometimes the best thing for other people and for ourselves is to put ourselves first so we can feel fulfilled. And when we're in a place of fulfillment, what lesson does that show other people? It also shows them like, hey, put yourself first once in a while and create a fulfilling freaking life that you love. And do that. That's what that speaks to other people. That's the lesson that's within there. So this balance, this Libra energy is balancing also putting yourself first and filling your cup, because we cannot give from an empty cup. Yes, it's beautiful to give to others. It's beautiful to think about others. It's beautiful to put others first sometimes, but we can only do so when we have a full cup. Otherwise, there's no point in doing it. And look at these cups that are kind of falling off. It's like, it's almost as if we've been feeling drained and we've been draining our cup, just constantly giving into other things and other people. But when we put our cup first and we focus on fulfilling that, filling that cup first, that's the secret sauce of fulfillment and being able to also show up for others in a beautiful way too. So it's both of those types of energies. Mercury is the energy of communication. It's also our imagination, our mental well-being. So I feel like for you, this is gonna, like, you already, there's such a new you that wants to come out, and it's time to honor that. It's time to also be that, to shift the identity to be equal to who you really are, honoring who you really are, and all of that. So that is all of the information that we have for you. My beautiful group number 2 is my black tourmaline pile. And black tourmaline is a crystal of protection. And I feel like maybe that's exactly what you've been needing right now, is to feel protected and to feel like you're going to be safe on this journey of maybe making these huge shifts and feeling like, you know, you are safe. It is safe for you to explore new ideas. It is safe for you to make change. Black tourmaline is the crystal that helps protect and brings energy of safety. It also helps us dispel negative energy, things that have been draining us, all types of energy like that. It is a protection crystal and all of that. So that is what we have here. Thank you so much for joining me here for today's video, my beautiful group number 2s. That is everything that Spirit wanted you to know right now. I'm sending you all so much love, and until next time, bye. All right, my group number 3s, if you chose this pile, this is gonna be the message that holds everything that you need to hear right now. So let's go ahead and dive right in. My group 3s, let's go ahead and dive into your message. We start off with the Hangman, then we have 4 of Pentacles, the Star, Page of Pentacles, and then the Emperor. Starting off with these 2 cards, there's an energy here. The Hangman is when we feel stuck, and when our mind is like, maybe we're trying to even think about solutions of how to get unstuck or how to create change. And it's almost like our mind, like we can't even think about anything. We just feel bound by our current circumstances. And 4 of Pentacles is when we feel almost in a mindset of scarcity, or we've become rigid because we're scared of losing what we have. And so we've become like very protective of it. And we almost feel like like there's this energy of being scared that things are going to slip through your fingers, or that they're going to disappear one day, and that you're going to just somehow like lose what you have. It's like a mindset of scarcity or lack. So if you are in that right now, my gosh, does Spirit ever have a message for you? The star is our center card in this reading. The star. This is you. Spirit wants you to know that you have so much untapped potential. Maybe there's this fear of thinking like, oh, I've already gotten to my peak. This is the best it's ever going to get. And now I need to protect what I have. And again, it's just like this feeling like I don't know if I can get more. I don't know if I can achieve more. But oh my gosh, the star, you have so much untapped potential. The star is this energy of kind of this energy of discovering your potential, and also knowing that so much more is ahead of you, and that there is like these energies that you can tap into that are all just like floating around, that are there for you to access. You, my love, have so much untapped potential. It's all existing right there. Page of Pentacles is when we dedicate to a new idea, to a new path, and we continue working on it, regardless of how hard it gets, regardless of the challenges that await us along the way. Spirit wants you to know you are absolutely strong enough, and you have so much more within you. You have so much more within you. So this is a card of having hope and believing in yourself, and knowing, because Spirit really wants you to know, maybe you've been looking for a sign. The star card can also be when we're looking for a sign and we're asking the universe, like, please show me that there's more, that I can have more, that I'm not just bound and stuck right here. And oh, Spirit is coming through for you right now, my group threes. Spirit is like, absolutely, you can have so much more, and you have what it takes to continue to persevere. Page of Pentacles is also the journey to abundance. It's the journey to more. It's the journey to success. It's the journey to a material manifestation of something. So this could be the material manifestation of money, of the career of your dreams, of the home of your dreams, the car of your dreams, any sort of material thing in life. It is the journey to that. This could also be the journey to the love of your life. You know, all sorts of success, you name it, whatever it is that you are after, whatever it is that you want to achieve in your life. You, my love, have so much ahead of you to tap into. The Emperor as our last card. Oh my gosh. The Emperor is the king who sits on his throne and is able to look at everything he's achieved, and he's at the peak, he's at the top. You haven't even reached that yet. You're on the journey to that, and you can achieve that. That is literally written in the cards here, that is accessible for you, but it's all about continuing this journey from the Page of Pentacles, where we just dedicate, we push forward, and Spirit is saying that whatever it is that you're facing right now, whatever it is that you're going through, you got this. You can get through this. You can overcome this. This is time to tap into your strength and realize how strong you really are, because you are, oh my gosh. And all of these things that you're facing right now and that you're learning from, they are all here to help you grow into your Emperor, to realize that you can have it all. You can achieve so much. And sometimes there's, learning on the path, there's learning on the life, or on every path in life. And I just, yes, success is absolutely right there. So there's an energy and message here of persevere, push through. You are absolutely strong enough. The Star card, this is you shining. This is you tapping into that untapped potential, also realizing that you have more talents and gifts left for you to uncover. You can be the star of whatever it is that your dream is. This is you being the star of that dream. It all comes through this dedication of, let me continue. Let me keep going. And also having the excitement of let's learn, let's climb up, let's get to the other side. And it all comes through a perspective shift. The Hangman, the secret of the Hangman, the thing that I love about tarot, let me just go off for a second. The thing that I love about tarot is that there is secret messages and wisdom within each and every one of the tarot cards. There is pieces of wisdom. The piece of wisdom that the Hangman shows us is that a perspective shift is going to shift you out of everything that you are currently challenged with. So, for example, the Hangman, its normal depiction is a man being hung upside down from a tree and his ankles like tied to the tree. If he shifts his perspective, it indicates him being able to come out of the tree, no longer feeling like the tree is ruling over his life. Maybe currently you feel like your circumstances are in control of you, but realize that the man hanging from the tree, he's actually smarter and more capable than the tree is. He can overcome that problem and change the circumstances around. So it's a reminder that you are smarter than your problems. You have more potential than any problem you're ever facing. And you have the strength to overcome it, but it's from a perspective shift that you will tap into that. So I feel like the universe right now and spirit is calling you to tap into your wisdom, shift your perspective and realize this. You are freaking intelligent and amazing. There is so much available to you. And I see success. Success is literally meant for you, my group threes. The fact that we have the Emperor coming up as our last card, success is literally meant for you. It's almost like it's being served on a platter. It will be served on a platter to you. Just keep going. Keep moving. You will overcome all of this. It's time for a perspective shift though. Rather than feeling like life is in control of you, let's freaking take the reins of life back. Let's take the reins of life back. So when you get out of bed in the morning, this is your message here, okay? When you get out of the bed in the morning, instead of feeling like, oh my God, what is life gonna throw at me today? Instead, we get out of bed in the morning and we're like, oh, I'm gonna take the reins of my life today. And anything that comes my way, I got this. I'm gonna push through it. I'm gonna stick to my vision. I'm gonna hold my vision because I know that I'm strong enough, I am capable enough, I know I can make it happen. I'm gonna go and make it happen today. I'm taking control of my life. Life is not gonna control me. I am controlling my life and I'm creating my life. It's like really grabbing your power back. And that's what spirit really wants you to know right now, is just like, take your power back. Call it back. Like it's right there, and spirit wants you to call that back. You are not meant to be controlled by life or any of those things. It's like, step into your magic, my love. You are so capable. There's so much magic around you. Spirit also wants you to know that they are guiding you. They are literally here with you. The star card means that the heavens are guiding you. When you ask for these answers, for example, this is one of your answers right here. The reason why you're called to this video, the reason why you chose this group is because you've been asking for some guidance. You've been asking for some reassurance. Here it is. It could not be clearer than this. Yes, success is literally here for you, waiting to be served on a platter. Let's go get it. Okay, you are so strong enough. Let's shift that perspective of feeling like life is controlling you. Let's grab control of life again. Let's just do it. Like, you got this. It's a simple shift in your perception of that, and just deciding, nope, I'm taking the control back. Like, that's it. Okay, we also have golden hour. Oh, I love this. This is you stepping into your golden time. Golden times await for you, okay? Positive omens, the great central sun. Positive things are already meant for you. There's so many messages talking about how such positive things are literally meant for you, and they're waiting for you. I'm also hearing abundance. Gold and all of this shimmery stuff is making me feel this essence of abundance and material success, and the achievement of that, like being surrounded by things that you're like, oh my God, this is like luxury, this is beautiful, this is gorgeous. I feel like that's like, it's meant for you, okay? We also have the desert, the authentic self, transcendence, courage, Genesis. Maybe you're walking through a time right now where you feel like it's the desert and you're like, where is the results? Where is, like, and at times it might feel confusing, but Spirit really wants you to know that the golden hour is right around the corner. We just keep moving forward through it all. Hold your vision, take the reins of life, get through that desert, push through. You have so much power within you to do that. So yeah, the authentic self, transcendence, transcending the old energy and the old feelings and just moving into your power. The star, the wisdom of the star, by the way, the star is somebody who's been shed of everything. The star card comes after the tower card in the major arcana sequence. The tower card is when things are like, it's almost like they've been falling apart or they've been taken away from us. The star card comes right after that. And the star card is one of the most beautiful cards in the deck. It's one of the most magical cards in the deck. But it's when she, regardless of the fact that she kind of has nothing, she awakens her inner power. And she's like, you know what? This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Let me freaking call my power back. And she trusts and she knows that this is going to lead her to her emperor stage, to her fulfillment of all the things, to her golden hour. All of these things are leading you there. The star card is following your vision, knowing that you are absolutely going to get there. And here's your confirmation from spirit. Yes, you are. We have to keep moving forward, keep moving to the future. Take the reins of life into your hands and let's go. Let's freaking go. Then we have death and magic. Death is when we release something. We let go of the old self. And I feel like this is spirit calling to let go of the version of you that felt down. Because that's not the real authentic you. The real authentic you is this powerful star who's the star and main character of their own life. And they're like, let's go. It's like if your life was a movie right now and this was like your story. It's like you're the main character that right now is going through that character arc and pushing through whatever that thing is. And you know, as the audience member, you're like, yes, keep going because I see where you're going. So from the external perspective, it's almost like spirit and the universe and all of your spirit guides are watching you right now and they can kind of see like the bigger picture of everything. They're like, yeah, let's keep going because right now you're about to have that like that beautiful peak or whatever it is that they call it when all of the stuff starts pouring in because they stuck to it. They kept going. They had that belief and they trusted the process. And they knew that I am so capable and I can take control of my life again and I can change things around and I can achieve the vision. So death and magic. Death is about the shedding of the old. And then the magic is tapping into your magic, just like the star card that we were just talking about, tapping into your magic. So let's see what else we get here. My group threes, and it's also interesting that we have Amethyst on this pile. Amethyst is all about awakening your magic. And Amethyst is also a crystal that helps us let go of things that are no longer serving us. It helps us transmute negative energies and let go of negative things that have been maybe clouding us or holding us back. We also have compassion coming through. Compassion for yourself. Oh my gosh, that came in strong just now. If you tend to be hard or critical on yourself, Spirit also has a message of like, oh my gosh, start loving yourself. Go look in the mirror. Next time you look in the mirror after this video, next time that you look in the mirror, look into your own eyes and tell yourself, I love you. Like really do that and you'll see like it creates such a transformation. It really, really does. And some people have a hard time with that, but it's one of the most transformative practices. Compassion for yourself, love yourself. You are a beautiful freaking human being. You have magic inside of you. You are a freaking star. Okay? Fate, like you are fated. Like you're meant for amazingness. You are meant for your emperor ending where you're sitting on your throne and you're looking at all of your achievements. You're meant for the golden hour. Okay? Every successful person has gone through like some sort of wild story to get there. And I feel like you're going to have like this amazing story afterwards and being like, wow, I'm actually really glad that all that happened because it made my story so much more potent and so much more like relatable and like it's so much more inspiring. So yeah, the movie that you're writing right now, since you're the main character of your movie, this is a beautiful story that you're creating for yourself. So let's go ahead and see what else we get for you. We also have the planet of Venus in Sagittarius in the 12th house. The 12th house is the house of creativity, of imagination, of the subconscious mind. Sagittarius is opening up and expanding. Your message is to expand your mind, to also see what's possible. Venus is the planet of love, beauty, and money. So if you're wanting any of those things, realize that there's so many more doors to open. There are so many more opportunities to expand into, and your life it doesn't have to be stuck. Let's shift that perspective. Call your power back. Let's grab hold of those reins and let's freaking be that main character and become the freaking star of the show. Let's be the star of the show. That is the energy and the message from Spirit. Spirit really, they have so much encouragement for you. They see your shine and everything that you have to bring to this world, and it's so beautiful. This is just really time to grab hold of your power, my love. That is your main message, grabbing hold of your power, because success is literally there for you, right? And you are so freaking capable of it. But the only way, the only way for you to achieve success, here's your secret. If we continue to let life control us, and we continue to just roll with the waves that life gives us, and we succumb to feeling controlled by life, we will stay in the hangman stage, because the hangman, again, he's stuck to the tree. He feels like life is controlling where he is. Once you shift that perspective and you just say, nope, life is not controlling me anymore. I am controlling my life. And I am taking the reins of that back. Just like the message we were saying earlier, this is literally your secret sauce that Spirit wants you to know, okay? Grabbing the reins of life and just saying, oh, hell no, I'm in control, let's go. And I'm gonna control my decisions, I'm gonna control my choices, I'm gonna control my reactions, right? So rather than feeling like something can get control of you emotionally or cause you to feel a certain way, it's like, no, I'm in control of how I feel. I'm in control of how I'm gonna react to this situation, and I'm gonna be the main character in my story, and I'm gonna act and choose to move towards my success, and I'm gonna choose to move towards my abundance. And that's what I'm choosing from here on out. And I release anything that used to keep me stuck. I release anything that, literally kept me stuck. I release it. I let go. I am now in conscious control, and I'm moving towards my success, and it is inevitable for me. So that is your secret sauce. That is your secret for your golden hour, for your success, my loves. My group number 3 that is everything that Spirit wanted you to know right now. You got this. So I'm sending you so much love. Thank you so much for joining me here for today's video. You are such a badass. You got this. You have so much power within you. Let's call it up. Let's call it up to the surface, my love. So thank you again for joining me here for today's video. So much love, and I'll see you next time. Bye. All right, my group number 4 is my last pile. If you chose this one, this is going to be a reading of everything that you need to hear right now. Let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, my group 4s, we have the 5 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands, Ace of Wands, and then the 2 of Pentacles. Starting off with the 5 of Cups over here. One of your first messages from Spirit is about being grateful for the things that are going beautifully in your life. The 5 of Cups can talk about the fact that maybe at the moment we're focused on certain things that have been disappointing, or certain things that haven't given us the results that we wanted, or it could be feeling sad or upset about something. Maybe it's also feeling drained in some way in your life, just feeling kind of at this moment of blah or lack of inspiration. And Spirit is saying to really get the zest back in your life is to begin focusing on what are all the things to be like so grateful for right now? Gratitude, yes, is a powerful practice. And that is one of your first messages, the power of gratitude. What's going well in your life right now? Do you have like a comfortable bed to sleep in at night? Do you have a car that's like operable that you can drive to work? Do you have a job? Like some of these things are like we take for granted and they're so beautiful. Are we able to like cook ourselves a beautiful meal at night and create something like a beautiful ambience around us and enjoy it? And you know, what are the beautiful things that you personally have in your life? Because Spirit is really saying like, there's beauty in life. Don't spend it focusing solely on the things that are maybe not going so well. Like, let's also focus on what's going right and how can I amplify the things that are going right, and how can I be so grateful for them that I start really feeling myself, that I start really like enjoying myself. Because I promise you, there's things that are like beautiful in your life right now. Queen of Pentacles is also when we focus on getting stuff done, but we also focus on like self-care and becoming like the highest, greatest, and best version of ourselves. This is when we invest in us. Queen of Pentacles, she invests her time and energy into creating beauty in her life and also creating herself to be the highest, greatest, and best version. So perhaps you feel like you have a calling right now or an inspiration to like up-level yourself. Or maybe you think it would be really cool to like elevate life in some way, shape, or form. And that is one of Spirit's messages, is to go through this process of like, let me see all the good things of who I am and let me like build on that. Let me build that up. King of Wands over here is becoming a leader and also stepping into inspiration, spontaneity, into your own passion and fire, and igniting the passion and fire in life, and to be a leader when it comes to moving in the direction that you want to go in. So Five of Cups is like, again, that energy where we're kind of staying stuck, but is that where we really want to stay? Is that where we really want to be? Like, probably not. And what I'm seeing for you is that as you put energy and you invest in you, as you invest in you, and for example, Queen of Pentacles, she's the type of woman or man, because I mean, she can be both, she can represent both, but she's the type that is going to cook the most gorgeous, healthy meal, and she's going to enjoy it, and she's maybe going to take a bath to like really soak in the energy. She's also the type that's going to show up to her career and she's like, I'm going to do the best job ever. I'm going to be outstanding today. I'm going to like level things up. I'm going to expect more from myself in all things, but she also does it within balance and moderation. You know, she's not pushing herself to burnout. She's using the energy of like, let me impress myself. And then let me also enjoy myself with like a good meal and self-care. Queen of Pentacles, she's very well-rounded in that aspect. And she focuses on fulfilling all aspects of her life and also just becoming like badass and expanding herself in all of those ways. And so one of your messages is diving into that. And I feel like as you do that, this is going to unlock so many amazing things for you. For one, this is going to bring tons of balance in your life. Your outcome through all of this is so much more balance, and also feeling financially so much more independent and so much more abundant, finding more personal independence and also freedom. This is also when we feel like we have life in control and we're like juggling all the different things and we feel so perfectly in balance with them. We're like, yes, I have the energy to put towards my career, and yes, I have the energy to put towards my family, and yes, I have the energy to put towards myself and also have fun and do leisure activities. It's like the balance of all of that. So I just really feel you moving into this Queen of Pentacles energy where it's just very well-rounded and very like I'm gonna blow myself away. I'm gonna go and put my best foot forward with everything that I do. And I'm also gonna put my best foot forward even when I relax too. Like when I relax, let me really relax. Let me put my best foot forward with that. And when I do anything, let me put my best foot forward with it. And yeah, King of Wands, he's such a leader. He steps up into being that leader. And then the Ace of Wands too, we have two wand cards. This is fiery energy, spontaneity, getting the spark back of life. Over here, it seems like the spark was kind of like missing. And it almost seems like we're feeling tired and again, drained and focused on the disappointment. But Five of Cups reminds us that there's beautiful things to focus on, and we can shift our perspective to instead just amplifying what we do have rather than sulking over what we cannot control or the things that have gone wrong. Let's shift that, because focusing on it is not going to change it, right? Let's focus on what we can do. Let's focus on what we can create. All of that. And this is going to reignite your spark for life. This is going to call in more balance for you. This is just going to, the flame is turning back on. Let's see what else we get. We have gentle drift. There is no need to rush. Go with the flow and trust. Yes, I love that that came up, because that's one of the things that I have not mentioned yet with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles doesn't rush anything. She takes her time. The Pentacles are the slowest moving suit of the tarot, but they remind us that if we're going to do things to the best of our ability and if we're going to create balance, we also need to slow down. Maybe there's been this energy of you feeling like we need to rush, or you feeling like maybe you've been behind on things and feeling disappointed that things aren't happening as quickly as you wanted. Let's slow down, because as we slow down, that's where we can be well-rounded. That's where we can focus on all these things, and that's also where we can put our best foot forward with everything we do, and then the results end up being so much more abundant. The Pentacles are the suit of abundance and prosperity, and they're also the suit of being slow and intentional and slowing down and putting your best foot forward with everything. So that is literally the secret, because tarot holds secrets with everything. It's literally the secret of life. And so the element of earth, which is also the element of abundance and prosperity and creating balance, is also the suit that moves slow and intentional. It's detail oriented, and it also puts its best foot forward. That is your secret to creating abundance, prosperity, and balance, and happiness, and joy. There is no need to rush. Go with the flow. Trust. You are right where you need to be. Let's live a more gentle life. Let's create more intentionality, more gentleness. We also have Celestial Temple coming up. Dream incubation. So allow yourself to incubate your dreams. That's when we move slow. We allow them to grow. Then we also have cosmic downloads, divine truths. So if you want to tap into more of that, more of your intuition, slowing down and allowing life to unfold more naturally by going with the flow is going to allow more of that creativity, more of your intuition to flow through. It's interesting that kind of both of these talk about like a flow, a gentle drift, a flow with life. And slowing down is going to reignite your energy, reignite the spark, create more inspiration and balance in your life. We also have the card of water and secrets. Ooh, I like that water came up too, because we were just talking about the flow of life. So water is the energy of our emotions. When we allow our emotions to flow, we're honoring our emotions. So yes, it's important to also honor the way that you feel, but there is so much goodness transpiring. Water as well is going with the flow. Going with the flow. The secrets card is, I feel like you're going to be coming across a lot of epiphanies in your life as you move towards more of this like intentionality, more of this slowness. I feel like that's where you're going to get your best ideas. That's also, I feel like secrets is, there's really amazing surprises waiting for you around the corner. But they're only going to be found through moving out of this and moving more towards like putting your best foot forward, creating that balance, creating that harmony, focusing on that, making that your top priority rather than trying to rush. I feel like there's special surprises that are waiting for you. Water, I also see that your emotions are going to become so much more balanced and fulfilled. Water is the element of our emotions. And I'm seeing like emotional fulfillment in your life. The spark, the zest coming back in. Look at how just abundant Queen of Pentacles is here. I just see like this is you. Through the process of moving with intention and slowness and balance and honoring when it's time to relax, when it's time to have fun, honoring self-care, the joy of life. Life is meant to be joyful. It's not meant to be this hard grind or anything like that. We also do have the card of strength coming through. You are so much more powerful than you think. That's another one of Spirit's messages. You are so much more powerful than you think. Let's see. What else do we have for you? My group 4s. We have reclaim. This is reclaiming your power, calling your power back. You are a powerful being. It's time to reclaim your power rather than feeling stuck here and rather than letting other external circumstances control you emotionally. This is time for you to take back control of your emotions rather than letting what somebody says control your state of being, your emotional state, or rather than letting some other thing externally alter you or shift you or again push you around. It's like let's reclaim our strength and our power and our emotional strength and our emotional sovereignty. You get to be in control of that. So that's one of the messages coming through as well. So reclaim your power, creating more balance. Let's get one last card here for you, and then we're going to dive into our Astro Dice. So my group 4s, we also have versatility, becoming versatile with life. So whatever life throws at you, like let's navigate it, let's move around it. So there's a message of versatility. And I also feel like you are a very versatile person. You are incredibly strong. You have all of this power within you. So let's tap back into that natural aspect of ourselves. And let's see, what else do we have for you? My group 4 is all about the message that you're meant to hear right now. We have the South Node in Gemini in the 11th house. Okay, the South Node is our past. There's something that maybe we're needing to let go of from our past. This can also talk about, so randomly, this could also talk about somebody that we've known from the past coming back into our life. The 11th house is usually somebody that's more of an acquaintance kind of coming back into our life. That might be a fun surprise in the future or something like this. But this could also be when we're still attached to things that have been said in the past. We're still attached to what other people might think of us from the past. We're still attached to different mistakes or different other things that have happened in the past. And this is a message of we have to move on. Otherwise, we are staying living in the past. If we continue to feel the emotions of the past, we are staying, literally our chemistry in our body is still living as if we are in that past moment right now. And then we continue perpetuating the past, and it feels like we're stuck there. It feels like we're bound by it. And that's what the 5 of Cups talks about. So the way to get out of that, there's no need to rush, gentle drift. Let's go with the flow forward. Let's allow our emotions to start bringing us to a new place. Queen of Pentacles, self-care, putting your best foot forward, using intentionality in your day of like, you know what? I'm not going to stay stuck over there. I want to focus on this other thing. I want to focus on the things that evoke happiness. And even if we don't know what that is quite yet, because maybe we're kind of in that space where we're like, I don't know what's going to make me happy. Well, now it's time to explore that. It's time to explore those things and be like, you know what puts a smile on my face? Maybe it's running myself a hot bath, getting some grapes and reading a good book. Like maybe it's something like that. Or maybe it's like cooking yourself a candlelit dinner, going out with somebody that you love, such as a friend or a family member or a partner. doing something that's going to evoke those good feelings, to put yourself forward emotionally, to be able to let go of the past. So that is what we have over here. Spirit's message is all about letting go of what you cannot control. Let go of what's already happened, because focusing on it is not going to change it. We cannot change the past. We cannot change what's already occurred. So let's focus on what we want to do in our future, and look at all the beauty that's in your future. Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands, Ace of Wands, Two of Pentacles. This is balance. This is inspiration. This is zest. This is passion. This is life. This is balance. This is abundance. This is all of those things. So that is what is waiting for you as you look at the rainbow moving forward over here out of her chest. It's like calling her to move forward. It's calling her to move over here. So that is what we have for you, my beautiful group number 4s. Thank you so much for joining me here today for Spirit's message that is meant to find you right now. I am sending you all so much love, and until next time, bye.